Module 5, Lesson 13's objective is to identify a shaded fractional part in different ways depending on the designation of the whole. Let's look at 1A. The directions say, the shape represents one whole. Write a fraction to describe the shaded part. I think I'll go ahead and highlight where it says, the shape represents one whole. And I'll underline, write a fraction to describe the shaded part. This means that the circle itself is the whole shape. The part that is shaded is part of the whole. As you can see, there are 2 parts to the whole. So I'll put a 2 on the bottom part of the fraction. And as you can see, there is only one part that is shaded. 1 out of the 2 pieces is shaded, or 1/2 is shaded. Let's look at item 1B now. This time the directions say, the shaded part represents one whole. I'll go ahead and highlight that now. The shaded part represents one whole. Divide one whole to show the same unit fraction you wrote in part A. I'll underline that. Divide one whole to show the same unit fraction you wrote in part A. Instead of the whole being the circle, this time the shaded part is one whole. We have to divide that shaded part into halves because that's the fraction we wrote in 1A. As you recall, halves means that there are 2 equal pieces in the whole. I'll go ahead and divide the shaded part of 1B into halves by drawing a line right here. Now you can see that this is 1/2 and this is the other half of the whole. Let's look at 2A. 2A shows a rectangle that has been divided into 3 equal pieces. 1, 2, 3. We'll go ahead and write a 3 in the bottom part of the fraction because the whole entire picture has 3 equal pieces. The shaded part is just one of the 3, or 1/3. Looking at item 2B, this time the shaded part is the whole. And we have to divide it into thirds since that is the fraction that we wrote in item 2A. I'll go ahead and do that now. It's a little bit small to label, but I'll give it my best. Now this is a third, and this is a third, and this is a third of the whole. Let's look at 3A. Item 3A, remember, the entire picture is the whole. Let's see how many pieces there are. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 equal pieces, so I'll put a 4 on the bottom part of my fraction. And there is only one shaded piece of the 4, so 1/4 of the whole is shaded. Looking at item 3B, we need to take that shaded triangle and divide that shaded triangle into fourths. We can do that by going like this. Oops, I'll try that again, a little bit better. Now, you can see that this part is 1/4, this part is 1/4, this part is 1/4, and this part is 1/4. There are 4 equal pieces in the shaded section alone. Okay, you're going to do items 4A and 4B by yourself. For 4A, count up how many pieces there are in all and write it on the bottom part of the fraction. Then count up how many pieces are shaded and write it on the top part. Once you do that, you divide the shaded part of 4B into the same amount of pieces as you labeled for 4A. Use the samples 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B, 3A, 3B to help you with items 4A and B. Good luck!